Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, says the signing of the Petroleum Industry Bill (PIB) into law by President Muhammadu Buhari shows the feeling of Niger Delta people does not matter. The forum expressed its displeasure in a statement issued on Monday by Ken Robinson, its National Publicity Secretary. PANDEF said the law is unacceptable to the people of Niger Delta. President Muhammadu Buhari had earlier on Monday signed the bill into law. The bill has been a subject of controversies in recent times as some stakeholders argue that the percentage for host communities is not enough. It's quite unfortunate that President Muhammadu Buhari went ahead to assent to the Petroleum Industry Bill despite the overwhelming outcry and condemnation that greeted its passage by the National Assembly, especially with regards to the paltry 3% provision for the Host Communities Development Trust Fund and the brazen appropriation of an outrageous 30% of NNPC limited profit for a dubious, nebulous frontier oil exploration fund, the statement reads. This PIB falls way short of the expectations of the oil and gas producing communities that bear the brunt of unconscionable industry operations. PANDEF added that the Niger Delta people would make public their position on Buhari's Carlos Act after consultations. This assent by President Buhari simply speaks to the repugnant attitude of disregard propelled by arrogance, disdain, and contempt with which issues concerning the Niger Delta region are treated, particularly by the present administration, the statement further reads. What this act signifies is an unequivocal message to the Niger Delta people that how they feel and what they say do not count at all in the schemes of the Nigerian project. That is insensitive, abominable, and afar every boundary of proper democratic practice and therefore unacceptable to the good people of the Niger Delta, the critical economic nexus of the entire Nigerian territory. The Niger Delta people will speak shortly after full consultations of this Carlos Act on the best legal and political response. Well, of course, you should expect that since it's going to be favoring the North, definitely Buhari will be so quick to take action. Just take a look at what happened to Muslims who were killed in Jos, and we began to hear the presidency making statements. They have been responding, condemning it, this and that. But for as many who have been following the trend of what is happening in this country, when situation such a thing happened in Igogo, Ibarapa, it has been happening. The government, the presidency never said anything. As we speak today, more than 2 months. But now we are beginning to hear a lot of people from the north, the different groups condemning the act, and this kind of a thing has been happening in the southeast, in the southwest. They won't see anything. So another thing again concerning this petroleum industry bill, this PIB, they will tell you that it is not the fault of the president. How come? Because it was the National Assembly. Because if you look at the law as well, they will tell you before the president can assent to any bill, it has to be approved by the National Assembly, which has been done. Then the question is that who was in that particular meeting at that day, because we heard that some people who were supposed to even be part of the voting. You know, it is always voting. Those who say nay and aye on all those things. That is how they get conclude on any matter. But we learned that a lot of the southern, even if you want to argue with that, most of the what do they call them, the senators or the lawmakers, the majority of them, the numbers of the northerners are more. But at least if the people who were supposed to vote that day, the southerners who are supposed to vote that day, if majority of them were there, we learned that about 20 something of them were not there, or maybe they just went out, and before they could say Jack Robinson. Of course it could be a plot, but at the end of the day, the blame should come back to the southern lawmakers. Where were they? What happened? Because Buhari would not just assent to that bill if the National Assembly had not done the needful. The National Assembly had done the needful. The lawmakers, those who are representing from different zone, from different regions, where were they that particular day? Because there's a limit at which even when it comes to this. Of course, we are always blaming the presidency on whatever, but at the end of the day, in my own opinion, maybe you might have a different argument to this, but in my own opinion, what did the southern lawmakers, what did they do? Where were they when the bill was passed? So it's really a difficult thing, and let's see how the pandef, the Niger Delta people, let's see how they are going to go about it, since they say they are going to go through it legally, and let's see how that will come. Like I said, definitely you don't expect whatever that is going to favor the north, that Buhari will not say he will do that, because that is his antecedent. So once he sees any opportunity, he will grab it. Well, when the proverbial goat finishes eating the yam of the farmer in the extreme farm, it moves to the farmer whose farm is in the middle. Indigenous of the core Niger Delta believe that it is their Igbo brothers that is their enemy. I am not from Niger Delta, and I think it serves us right. I'm from Niger Delta. We cut our nose to spoil our face. When a strong man was yelling, they all say that he likes to shout. He is bossy. He is a dictator. He is a killer and all sorts of boss. All they were thinking is that all he's doing is for him to come back. That is not his interest. Something is brewing, but our men are clueless and cannot see ahead like he does. They said they wanted united Nigeria. That will kill all of us. Hold your senators responsible. Yes, these are opinions of people. People see things differently. Just like I said, that is my opinion from what I have said in my own analysis. Other people have a different view when it comes to this whole matter, and we learn from other people as well. That's why we take cognizance of other people's opinion. 2 weeks ago, Mr. Buhari said, I have plans for Niger Delta. Now the plan be this. No be lie. The plans are yet to be implemented. This is what is happening in the middle belt and southern Kaduna. Kill them off and install Fulanis there. Next time, shine your eyes while choosing your representatives at the national level. Don't mind them, as if it was the person that passed the bill in the first place. Where were they when the bill was being read before it was eventually passed? Is signing it is only ceremonial, since the bill has already been passed by both chambers of the National Assembly. Why hasn't the electoral bill been signed quickly too? Because it's not going to favor them. If there's an opportunity for him to sign it, if he's going to favor his own people, definitely he will do that. You are a trusted Buhari. You trusted Buhari to the extent of almost handing over Yenangua to him. Now look at him, operating like a man without conscience. Why wouldn't the terrorist government sign the atrocious bill into law when criminals from the region who are representatives do little or nothing? Timi Silva and Godswill Akpabio deserve to be stoned to death. Hey, yeah, I thought the Fulanis are your friends. A betrayal feeling doesn't count. You people should start relocating to the north now, because Igbos will always dominate you. So go and cry to Sultan of Sokoto. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Let's know what you think about this.